Hello world, this is CyberVita back with you, and on today's video I'll show you my PSVita physical collection in 2024. That includes 2 devices, some accessories and 62 physical games. We will be focusing only on physical media, so let's get started. First of all, these are the 2 consoles that I have since 2015. The handheld slim model in black. This one in specific is the Borderlands 2 bundle, which came with an 8GB memory card and the digital voucher for the game. The other Vita console that I have is the black US release of the PlayStation TV that I also bought in a bundle, this time the Lego The Movie one, which similarly came with an 8GB memory card and the digital voucher for the game. But given that this is a home console, it also came with a DualShock 3 controller. Moving to accessories, in addition to the memory cards that came with the bundles, I also have an additional one of 8GB. So in total, I have 3 memory cards of 8GB. One of them got corrupted and I couldn't recover it. I even tried reformatting it. To store the games and memory cards, I have these 5 cases, 2 of which are Sony official and the other 3 cases are from AliExpress. I also have these 3 SD to Vita adapters, but I have only used them with the Vita TV since I have not had the handheld yet. Next accessory that I have is this hard case bundle that I bought in EV Games, Canadian GameStop. I also have this soft pouch from AliExpress. For travel, I also have this clip-on hard case, also available in AliExpress. I also have these straps that came in a set of 3 with a red one that I lost. For the analog sticks, I bought these caps that came with 6 different designs. Finally, for the grips, I have these 2 that I use all the time at home. Now moving on to the actual game collection, I have bought this over the years, but mostly second-hand or in sales, trying to get as many games as possible for a low price, but still getting a couple that I wanted to have. So let's start in alphabetical order. Akiba Strip Undead and Undressed. Released in 2013, it is a beat-em-up game with low reviews because of the unnecessary amount of fan service, but well, that applies for most of this type of anime-style games. Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation. It was released in 2012, it is an action-adventure game, it has bad frame rate, but it was one of the early showcases of the game sizes that Sony wanted the Vita to have. Since this is a Canadian copy, as most of my games, it has English and French text. Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate. Released in 2013, it is an action-adventure game and it is officially compatible with the PSTV. It's mostly a 2.5D platformer with action and puzzle elements. Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified. It was released in 2012 and it is an FPS. I only have the official cartridge that came with a voucher for Roads to Victory, a PSP game. The case is from EV Games Canadian GameStop and I printed the cover art. Child of Light. Released in 2014, it is a 2D RPG from Ubisoft with very good reviews and eye-catching art, and it is compatible with the Vita TV. Conception 2. Children of the Seven Stars. Released in 2013, it is a JRPG, the second of the series, and has a quirky Japanese premise. It is officially compatible with the Vita TV. Corpse Party Blood Drive. It was released in 2014. It is a horror visual novel officially compatible with the PSTV. This one is the special Ever After edition. The box has this kind of holographic parts. It comes with an artbook, 2 soundtrack discs, and the game which has a reversible cover. Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Released in 2011, it is an adventure visual novel, kind of popular also because of the anime adaptation. This is the first game of the series. Danganronpa Another Episode Ultra Despair Girls. Released in 2014, it is a spin-off from the same series, and this one is officially compatible with the PSTV. Dead or Alive 5 Lost. Released in 2012, it is a fighting game from the greater series. This Plus version has additional content compared to its home console counterparts, and officially compatible with the PSTV. Demon Gaze. Released in 2014, it is a JRPG, the first of its series. It is also available on Switch and PC. Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax. Released in 2014, it is a fighting game, and this is the bonus edition that comes with the soundtrack. The game manual comes with the special moves of the characters, and recently had a water issue, and this is one of the ones that suffered the most. Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. It was released in 2015. It is a JRPG officially compatible with the pstv. This one is the Japanese release. The game came with a quick manual and a voucher for some add-ons. Dungeon Hunter Alliance. Released in 2012, it is an action RPG by Ubisoft and Gameloft with average reviews. Dungeon Traveler's 2, The Royal Library and the Monster Seal. Released in 2015, it is a JRPG officially compatible with the pstv. It came with this calendar with unnecessary fan service. FIFA Soccer 13. Released in 2012, well, it's a FIFA game, and it is officially compatible with the Vita TV. It has this paper with barely any information on it. Freedom Wars. Released in 2014, it is an action RPG officially compatible with the Vita TV. It is one of the best games for the Vita, and a remastered version seems to be set to launch early next year for modern consoles and PC. God of War Collection. Released in 2014, it is an adventure game. It includes God of War 1 and 2 that were initially released in the PlayStation 2. It is officially compatible with the PSTV. It has low frame rates but still playable. This one also had some water damage. Gravity Rush, released in 2011. It is also an adventure game. A very interesting and popular game for the Vita. A remastered version was released on the PS4. Hot Shots Golf World Invitational. This was released in 2012. It is obviously a golf game, the sixth game in the Everybody's Golf series. It came with the online pass code. Jak and Daxter Collection. Released in 2013, it is a 3D platformer that includes the 3 PS2 games. I heard that it also has the Vita port scores of having low frame rates, but I haven't tried it. Killzone Mercenary. It was released in 2013. It is an FPS, the best one for the Vita, and it is officially compatible with the PSTV. In the back of the cover art has the main controls. Lego Harry Potter Years 5 to 7. Released in 2012, it is a 3D platformer. The first part was released on multiple platforms, including the PSP. It is also officially compatible with the PSTV. Little Big Planet PSVita Edition. Released in 2012, it is a 2.5D platformer. It came with the online pass code, and also on the back of the cover art are the main controls. Little Deviants was released in 2012. It is an arcade game with multiple kinds of minigames. Lost Dimension. Released in 2015. It is a JRPG tactical game, and it is officially compatible with the PSTV. Nothing special to mention for this one. Mind Zero. Released in 2014, it is also a JRPG. It seems to be unremarkable as well. There is a PC version of the game in Steam. MLB The Show 13. Released in 2013, it is a baseball game. It came with the online pass code and the reversible cover for controls. Mod Nation Racers Road Trip. It was released in 2012. It is a kart racing game with some content creation elements. Mortal Kombat. Released in 2012. It is a fighting game, a franchise that you should already know. This is also known as MK9. Most Wanted. Released in 2012, it is a racing game. Nothing like the original Most Wanted, but still enjoyable. It is officially compatible with the PSTV. It comes with the same EA unnecessary paper as the FIFA one. Ninja Gaiden 2 Plus. Released in 2013. It is an action-adventure game. It's the port of the PS3 version that it's the port of the Xbox 360 version. One Piece Born in Blood. This is the well-comprised Japan release version, so the cover has this ugly frame. The game was released in 2016. It is an action RPG. It came with a simple manual with controls. It is also officially compatible with the Vita TV. Persona 4 Golden. Released in 2012. It is a JRPG, probably the best one for the Vita, and it is the extended version of the PS2 counterpart. It is also officially compatible with the PSTV. PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Released in 2012, it is a fighting game. Basically a Smash Brothers of PlayStation that didn't have much success. It came with the online pass code. Rayman Origins. Released in 2011. It is a 2D platformer. It was available across most consoles and PC at the time. Reality Fighters. Released in 2012. It is a fighting game that utilizes AR with the Vita cameras. It includes the online code. Resistance Burning Skies. It was released in 2012. It is an FPS. It is a side story from the main PS3 series. It came with the online code and a reversible cover. Senran Kagura Shinobi Versus. Released in 2014, it is a beat-em-up anime-style game with a bunch of fan service. It has a reversible cover. Silent Hill Book of Memories. Released in 2012, it is a survival horror game and a spin-off from the main series, and exclusive to the Vita. Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. It was released in 2013. It is a 3D platformer officially compatible with the PSTV. It is part of the Sly Cooper series. It has the control mappings on the back of the cover art. Sonic All-Stars Racing Transform. Released in 2012, it is a racing game. The vehicles transform between cars, boats, and planes. Soul Sacrifice. Released in 2013. It is an action RPG exclusive to the Vita and one of the fan favorites. It comes with the online pass code. Steins Gate. It was released in 2015. It is a visual novel, also officially compatible with the PSTV. The anime is really good, so I expect the same for it. Sword Art Online Lost Song. Released in 2014, it is a JRPG officially compatible with the PSTV. There are a couple of SAO games in the Vita. Tearaway. It released in 2013. It is a 3D platformer, one of the best games in the Vita that correctly uses most of its gimmicks. It has a reversible cover art. Terraria. Released in 2013. It is a 2D sandbox game similar to Minecraft, but with more extensive adventure elements. The Legend of Heroes: Trails of Cold Steel. It is a JRPG. There are 2 of the 4 games in the Vita. The first one was released in 2013, which is the one that I have here with the Lionheart edition, which came with an art book, the game with a reversible cover, and a placeholder box for the second game with a pin in it. I also have the second game, which was released in 2014, officially compatible with the PSTV. This second one that I have is the Japanese release and came with a manual. So the placeholder box can go out and have both games in the same box. The Ratchet & Clank Trilogy. Released in 2014, it is a 3D platformer with adventure and third-person shooting elements. It includes the first 3 games released in the PlayStation 2. This is the European release. The Walking Dead First Season. Released in 2012. It is an adventure, kind of point-and-click game, a Telltale game series. It has reversible cover art. I also have the second season, which was released in 2014. This one does not have any art on the back of the cover, but it came with this promotional paper. The second was the last season released in the PS Vita. Both seasons are officially compatible with the PSVita TV. Tokyo Xanadu. Released in 2015, it is an action RPG officially compatible with the PS TV. It is also available for the PS4, Switch and PC. The one that I have is the Chinese release and came with a manual. Toukiden Kiwami. It was released in 2015. It is an action RPG. This Kiwami edition is supposed to have double the content as the original release. It is officially compatible with the PS TV. The second game of the series was also released for the Vita in 2017. This one does not seem to be compatible with the PSVV. Trillion, God of Destruction, released in 2015. It is a JRPG. Some of the staff of the Disgaea series worked on this title, so the visuals are similar. It is officially compatible with the PSTV. This is the Chinese release that came with a single double-page manual. Uncharted Golden Abyss, released in 2011 as a Vita launch title. It is an adventure game only released for the Vita and part of the Uncharted series. Unit 13. It was released in 2012. It is an action third-person shooter PS Vita exclusive. It came with the online pass code. Virtue's Last Reward was released in 2012. It is a visual novel with mystery-solving elements. Officially compatible with the PSTV. It is part of the Serious Escape series. World of Final Fantasy, released in 2016. It is a JRPG, a spin-off of the original series. An expanded version of the game was later released for the Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. This is the Day 1 edition that came with this downloadable content. X-Blaze Code Embryo, released in 2014. It is a visual novel part of the BlazBlue fighting game series. It came with some promotional material for PS3 games. Yamawari Night Alone and Hotaru no Nikki The Firefly Diary. These were released in 2015. They are survival horror games. Both come in the same cartridge and are officially compatible with the PSTV. It has a reversible cover. Each side has the main cover for one of the games. That was the last one. So here is a summary of the physical games that I own per year and genre. Most of them are JRPGs, adventure, and action RPG games, released between 2012 and 2014, so the first 3 years of the console. I also have the voucher for games such as Borderlands that came with the PS Vita Slim bundle and the Lego Movie, but not with me right now, as well as Minecraft, that came in the usual game case but with no cartridge, just the voucher. This was released in 2014. It is a sandbox game and it is officially compatible with the PSTV. Alright, that's it for this one. I believe it is a modest collection, but let me know your thoughts on it. Also, if you have any questions or video requests, leave them down below in the comment section. I will also leave links to some of the accessories in the description box below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.